So nicely stretching the body, feeling how is the body this morning? Allowing the yawn to happen, taking those few conscious breaths as we make our legs longer, lengthening from our hips, lifting through the arms, through the fingertips. And then hug your knees into your chest and gently sway from side to side. And just notice here, how is the back, the lower back, the upper back, maybe even shoulders. And then release your feet on the floor and place your hands on your belly just for a moment. And then assess your emotions, your mental state. How are you feeling this morning from 1 to 10? And just a reminder, this is not a judgment. It's just meeting ourselves where we are this morning. How is my body? 1 to 10, 1 being low, the 10 being great. How is my mind? Busy or calm? How was for you to wake up this morning? How much you were looking forward to this day ahead? In this cold, cold morning, very cold January. Taking one more deep breath here, and then inhale to lift the arms and legs and release your hands and feet. Is it easy to hold this, to hold and release at the same time? Or you find it challenging this morning? And then hold the back of your thighs and rock yourself up to seated. And we're going to use the block or two this morning to sit on it. And you can sit in any position that feels good. So you may stack the blocks, make it really tall, and sit on cross-legged position or in Virasana, hero pose. And you're hugging the block or any prop that you're using with your feet. And we're going to place our hands close to our hips, and then inhale to lengthen your spine really long, lift the crown of the head. And let's take the few deep breaths, Ujjayi breath, just a reminder that it's called warrior's breath, the oceanic sound breath. So you're making, as you exhale, the sound of the waves, gently contracting the back of your throat, or if it's easily to visualize that you're fogging with your mouth closed, the mirror behind your neck. So take a few breaths like that. It's a breath that warms up, at the same time it can cool the body. Depends what you need at the moment. It's a great breath to be used when you feel agitated, when you feel cold, when it's something challenging as you practice. And this time as you inhale, just press your hands a little bit more, lifting your spine. And then as you exhale, gently slide your hands down on your thighs and round the spine into the chest. And then inhale to lift. So it's like a cat-cow here, but feel the pelvis moving as well with this breath. Inhaling, opening up, bringing the hips forward, and as you exhale, rounding the spine and bringing the hips back. Now you can stay like this, or you can add up, inhaling to open, expand, the belly expands as well. But as you exhale, exhale all the air, so really hugging and bringing the navel into the spine. And then when you're ready, inhale again, open up, and then exhale all the air out. So with this movement, we are also igniting that inner fire, just reminding our digestive system to turn on. And most likely we didn't have a breakfast, so it really, really works well. And then inhale, come back to seated. Open up your arms just to stretch the fascia of your chest and arms, and like pressing the walls of your room with the palms of the hands. And then we're going to bring one shoulder in and back, and the other shoulder in and back. So here be really, really careful. Go slow. You don't want to hurt yourself early in the morning. So as much as it feels good to bring the shoulder one at a time in. Good. We're going to add up. Naturally, you may start doing it. So you're going to bring the ear to the shoulder and other side. You will feel the body knows how to move to feel this. And just a few more breaths. Allow the yawn to come. Allow the sigh. And then release your arms. Roll the shoulders here. Few times backwards. Few times forward. And then shoulders to the ears and drop them down. Just to release any gripping. Good. Shake it all. And let's remove the blocks. And find your way to all fours. Your wrists are under the shoulders, knees under the hips. Now, think about, can you bring your armpits a little bit more in towards the body? I know it sounds silly, but just think about, it's kind of like lifting it and bringing it in towards the body. And then press your upper arms forward and then lift the lower belly, lift the navel up. Take a breath here. Then with your next inhalation, straight your right arm, palms facing in. And then as you exhale, sit towards the knees, slowly slide the right hand towards the right foot, and then circle forward. And then inhale and exhale as you go back, and inhale forward. Beautiful. Stay here. Take a moment. One more time. Just check in with your arms and position of the body. Just see, can you find it? And let's inhale here. And as you exhale, slowly hips back, hand back, and inhale forward. And when you come forward, once again, find your armpits, lift them up and in, and then upper arms forward. And we're going to start opening up the right knee and making some hip circles here, or how they call it, fire hydrant pose. Silly name, good pose. And let's switch. So start moving other way. Don't forget to breathe here. Release the knee back, other side. Inhale up, down towards the wrist side. And let's reverse. Beautiful. From here, bring the big toes together. So your variation of the child's pose, walk the hands beside the feet and release the forehead on the floor. If the forehead is not touching the floor, place something under your forehead. So we are walking the hands back for two reasons: to relax the shoulders, but also to massage gently our wrists. So inhale to open up the fingers, exhale, make a fist and lift the knuckles off the floor. With your next inhalation, reach forward with your arms and let's find our way to downward facing dog, pedaling the feet. Use the Ujjayi breath. See how that changes the sensations in the body. And here, when you feel ready, lower down the heels, lift the sit bones. And now once again, can you hug your armpits towards you? And then walk your upper arms forward a little bit. Take a deep breath here. So shoulders are away from your ears. Few rounds of Ujjayi breath. Slowly bend the knees and walk your feet halfway and mat width apart. Soften your knees here. You can bend them even if that feels better. And then with your left hand, hold anywhere on your right leg. We're going to bend that left elbow to peek under our armpit. So twisting, breathing into your upper back, just under your left shoulder blade. And then release. And let's switch the side, bending this time the right elbow to twist a little bit more. Release. Bend knees to walk yourself to the top of the mat. Inhale halfway up. Exhale to bend. Release the arms, release the upper body. Knees are soft here, bent as much as you like it. And then sway from side to side, holding your opposite elbow. Pressing through your feet. Inhale to come all the way up to standing. Really lifting up, interlace the fingers, press up, get really, really long. And then exhale to release your arms. Beautiful. Good. Now we're going to bring the sides of the hands together. I'm going to just lower myself down. You stay in standing just to see. We're going to lift the arms and then circle with the wrists and exhale to open. We're going to do a few rounds of this. Use the Ujjayi breath. Inhale and then exhale. All the air out. And then full inhalation. Last one. Release here, close your eyes if it feels good, and feel your feet rooted, toes, heels, the weight of the body equally in your toes and heels, so you feel balanced. And let's inhale to lift the arms up. Exhale, soften the knees, fold forward. Inhale, halfway up, and exhale, find your plank. Lower down the knees for this first one. Inhale here, exhale, slowly lower down. Walk your arms forward, palms face each other, root the pubic bone, root your 10 toes, even pinky down. And then inhale to lengthen the spine. Get really long. As you exhale, bring your hands just below the shoulders. Press through the pubic bone down, lengthen your lower back, and then inhale into your back bend, and then back to child's pose. Now we're gonna play this morning with a rabbit pose. I don't know, have you heard about it? So if it's okay for you to be where I am right now, that's just reach towards the heel or anywhere on your leg where you can hold. You can also do this pose from your knees and just reaching back if it works. If not, stay on your knees. Now from here, we're going to place the head down and then lift the hips as high as you can. Just one more breath. I'm trying to see you, but I don't. Good. Sit back and reach forward with the arms. And let's find our way to downward facing dog. So the rabbit pose feels really good at our upper back. This is where we are working today. We're working on our upper back. Now we're going to inhale to lift the right leg, but keep that leg from downward dog. Keep the leg leveled, hips leveled, so no stacking. Push through that right heel and now open up the hip, so stacking a little bit. And then bring the hip forward, parallel, both hips, front hips parallel, facing the floor. And then release the right foot. And now we're going to switch. Inhale to lift the left leg, lifting the left inner thigh so the hips stay leveled. And now twist, stacking the hips, lift the left hip just above the right. And once again, hips level and release the foot. Good. With your next inhalation, come forward into your plank and then slowly lower down. Inhale into your back bend and tuck the toes, hips up and back, downward dog. Take a breath or two, Ujjayi breaths. Side out if that comes. So sighing, yawning, deep exhalations are all the signal that your nervous system is letting go. It's really softening here. Now you can choose to lower down the knees, or you can inhale to lift your right leg up. And then as you exhale, knee to nose from your knees as well, and step the right foot forward. Good. From here, walk the back leg, the left leg a little bit closer, and have one block. So we're going to walk that block 30 centimeters in front of the right foot and then a little bit to the side. And we're going to root into the block into our right foot, stack the left hip and open up. Beautiful. Slowly level up the hips, release the left foot back, and let's find our down dog. Once again, you can lower down the knees to inhale, or from downward dog and inhale left leg up. Exhale, knee to nose. Step the left foot forward. And then walk your right foot closer. Use the block on the other side. You can use two blocks. If you decide this morning, 2 blocks, and then lift the right leg. You may stay with the hips leveled or stack the hips and lift the right arm. Push out through your right heel. And then slowly look down. Release your right leg. Frame the front foot. Find your downward dog. Let's take 4 or 5 breaths here. Just notice your arm position, your sit bones, lower belly. See what you can do in your body to lengthen your back. And now you can find your way to seated, but if you like to join me, bend the knees, and we're going to cross the ankles as we hop to the top, and then sit. Good. Very, very nice. Find your sit bones, legs are straight in front of you, and we're going to bend the right knee. Flex your left foot, and then inhale to really get long to the sides of the body, rooting into your sit bones and reaching up to your fingertips. And then as you exhale, fold forward, hold the foot, inhale to lengthen, and exhale, bending the elbows, nose to the knee. And then slowly, slowly walk yourself back. We're going to root the right hand and use the right knee to lift up. Press the hips forward. Open the chest. It's like hugging your shoulder blades. And then slowly release. Come back to seated. And let's switch the side. Once again, inhale to really lengthen, flex the foot, and as you exhale, fold forward, hold the foot, inhale to lengthen the spine, and then bend the elbows. Slowly walk yourself back. Let's root our left hand, left knee, and inhale. Press the hips forward, opening up. And then slowly, slowly sit back. Straight both legs. Inhale just to feel your body, flex the feet, open your toes. Smile. It's a beautiful Wednesday morning inside. And then release your arms. Good. Now if you have a wall, that will be great for the legs up the wall. You can also lift the legs on the armchair or the couch. Just have the back of your knees supported if your legs are in that position. So you can have the sit bones close to the wall or all the way to the wall, but you can also decide not to have it if it's too hard to have your legs straight. So if you need your knees a little bit bent, just move the hips away from the wall. We're going to reach forward with the top, the first hand when you're on this side, and then slide the other arm under, lift up. Opening up your arms in any position that feels good. Before we stay in this pose, I would like us to do something. So if it feels comfortable, start bending your left knee and cross the left ankle over the right. So like a figure four, just up the wall. And you may stay here pushing that left knee towards the wall. Flex both feet, make your legs work. And if you like, you can slide down your right foot on the wall. See how that feels. So it's figure four on the wall. Keep pushing gently that left knee towards the wall. Beautiful. And then release. Straight both legs. And let's switch the side. Now we're going to cross the right ankle over the left knee, pushing gently the right knee towards the wall. And you may stay here. Or you can slowly start bringing the left foot and then sliding down on the wall. So the one important thing here is to have your sacrum on the floor. You don't want to lift the sacrum. Keep the sacrum on the floor. If that means that your left foot is going to go higher to keep the sacrum, that's awesome. And then gently just remind yourself that right knee goes towards the wall, and this is where we work and we release. Good. Once when you're ready, straighten the legs. See, pardon. Do you want your arms above the head or cactus or hands on the belly? I'm going to stay here for a moment, for a minute or so. Closing your eyes or soften your eyes, soften the jaw, shoulders. Find your breath here. Try not to hold this pose. Try to release the weight of the body into the wall and floor. And just be for a moment with the breath. See, can you iron up your forehead? Can you soften your jaw even more? Can you trust the floor to hold you? Melt the weight, release. You may stay here longer or go back to this pose after the class ends. As long as you want, it's a great, great pose. Many benefits from calming the nervous system, getting you ready for bed if you have an issue falling asleep, helping you after a long seat. And yogis say that it helps vitality, longevity, to have inversions. And then gently bring the knees into your chest and bring them towards your left, but open up your arms into T, so we're going to twist. You can, of course, move yourself away from the floor, from the wall to make more space. And then press the palms down and lift the knees back to center, and then bring them towards the right. It can be really tight beside the wall. Feel free to move yourself a little bit away. And then bring the knees to the side. It feels more natural to you to come up to seated. So you're going to have the front hand in front of the face. Pardon, and then lift yourself up to seated. Whew, good. One more time, find your spine nice and long. And then bring the palms together in front of the heart. Lift, 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 and as you exhale, lift through the spine, and as you exhale, bow your head to the heart. And may the long time sun shine upon you and all the love surround you, and the pure light within you guide your ways on. Thank you for joining me this morning. Namaste. Have a wonderful Wednesday. Let me know how did you like the wall practice. Thank you. Bye.